बनिएगा बेटा पता नहीं क्या करेगा
बनिएगा
या तो
बेटा
आप धर्म का
दुकान पे
प्रचार
बैठे
करते हो या आप दो दूनी चार करते हो तो ये होती है ज़्यादातर लाइफ यू नो
Yeah.
तो वो मुझे दोनों ही नहीं करना था
हाँ,
टू
please
ऑल
change
द
it.
एक्टर्स डू नॉट let anyone tell you that you have to change your fucking face.
This is a question that every actor wants to ask a casting director. If I, as an actor, send a take and it's a really good take, but the casting director, say, has a friend who's also vying for that part, do you think the casting director can lie to the producer and say this person is not available if they don't want them to get the job? Do you think that's a possibility?
पॉसिबिलिटी तो कुछ भी हो सकती है अपना अंदर का जो है उसको इम्पैक्ट मत होने दो ज़्यादा बाहरी चीज़ों से नहीं तो हम फंसे रह जाएंगे क्योंकि दुनिया में सोशल मीडिया से हम फंसे हुए हैं ग्रस्त हो चुके हैं
What are the things that you think actors focus on during an audition or casting that they shouldn't worry about
Looks.
at all? Oh, really?
एक्टर्स जो हैं वो सबसे सेंसिटिव होते हैं यू नो क्योंकि वो बहुत वल्नरेबल सिचुएशन में होते हैं तो आप उनको डीमोटिवेट तो करो ही मत अ लॉट ऑफ एड डायरेक्टर्स वुड टेल मी यू नो कॉल संगमित्रा लेट हर ऑडिशन when she will audition I will know what my actor has to do
Oh, wow.
you know
Yeah.
that has also happened.
What makes someone a lead actor in a casting director's eyes? Hello and welcome to The Real Story with Sanghamitra Hiteshi, a podcast that explores the human journey of my guests. A journey of success and failures, of loss and growth, of brokenness and resilience. I'm your host, actor and writer Sanghamitra Hiteshi, and today I'm going to be sitting down with a new guest and exploring their real story. My guest today has had a fantastic year so far. If you saw Lapata Ladies, my most favorite film of this year, and wondered what a brilliant casting, well, he's the man behind it. Filmfare in its review said, quote unquote, the film's casting is a masterstroke. He also happened to be the first casting director from India to have a film at the prestigious Cannes Film Festival that was in the main competition, a feat we achieved after 30 years. It is also the first film from India to win the Grand Prix, the second biggest prize at the Cannes Film Festival, and the film was All We Imagine as Light, directed by Payal Kapadia. Not only has he been the man behind the casting of two of the most iconic films this year and more, his filmography as a casting director includes brilliant films like Newton, Sherni, Mental Hai Kya, Kamyab, Ruhi, and many, many more. His approach to casting is that of a documentary filmmaker, where he goes to the remotest of places, stays there for months, befriends locals, finds the most interesting people, puts them at ease to face the camera that is probably going to capture their soul and make a star out of them. My guest today is Romil Modi, and he also happens to be a very dear friend of mine. And today we are going to listen to his real story. Welcome, Romil.
Thank
How
you.
are you feeling today?
This is my first ever podcast.
Oh, really?
So I have not done this ever before.
Are you nervous?
Because you are in front and I know you for a long time.
Yeah, that we
And
do.
I know that what kind of questions you're gonna throw at me, I don't know. I have no idea.
No, they're not going to be very difficult.
But yeah, I'm pretty chill.
Are you chilled? You don't look
the
chilled.
The way I do casting is the way I'm gonna answer you.
Great.
Yeah.
So, Romil, let's start from the very beginning. You were born in Jabalpur, right? How was it growing up there?
So I was born in Jabalpur into a Jain family.
Okay.
So my childhood was generally like how any other kid you will see in the small town.
Yeah.
And then I was growing up in a joint family, and then father had a shop. He still has, and while growing up, I also saw like the difficulties of how providing for the family and things like that. So all that I think.
When you say providing for the family, what age did you start working or earning money?
Right after my 12th, I came to Bombay. Okay. That was in 2003. So after that also, because आप छोटे शहर से आते हो, पढ़ाई लिखाई ज़्यादा स्कोप जो है या तो उस वक्त PMT होता था, PET होता था, या तो आप इंजीनियर बनोगे, बनिएगा बेटा पता नहीं क्या करेगा।
बनेगा
या तो
बेटा
आप धर्म का
दुकान पे
प्रचार
बैठे
करते हो या आप दो दुनी चार करते हो। तो ये होती है ज़्यादातर लाइफ, यू नो। तो वो मुझे दोनों ही नहीं करना था।
हाँ
And I was among the siblings that my sister, she's younger to me, and then two other siblings were there. So I became like the big brother in the family.
yeah
And then I knew that I have to take care of them, if not today, but then
in
later
the
on.
future. Yeah.
And I think when I was in 10th, I saw like a downfall of the business and things like that. And then I really felt that, you know, I'll have to do something.
Okay.
Like, I can't be in Jabalpur, I can't do this. And I don't know where to go, but I'll have to take this route, the path that you don't know, but then you'll have to just, I think, explore it. And so that is how I have learned all my life. I have not gone to any school or any colleges. I have learned on the job just by experiencing life.
Tell me the moment that triggered you to come to Bombay.
That 10th, that was my first ever visit to Bombay. And that's when I saw the city and the dreams. And I think that's where I knew that I have to come to Bombay.
Yeah.
Because it's still nothing I can do in Jabalpur.
Yeah.
And September 22nd, 2003, I was in Bombay.
Okay. So it's almost 21 years in Bombay.
20, yeah.
20, 24.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. If I met the 18-year-old Romil today, what kind of a person would I have met?
Ooh, a boy who's lost. Lapata ladies, Lapata boy. Yeah, I had no idea what to do. When the guru comes into your life, it hits you right into the point blank. And then you start
Who is your guru?
And Osho.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think he made me what I am today, to be really honest.
What were you before Osho came into your life? What were your thinking and what was your thought process?
I was still a good boy. But then now that you look back and see, I was into the other, like how any other religious kid. Every day you're going to the temple, you're bowing to all the temples or
So
anything.
you became a much more spiritual person than a religious person.
I
later.
became also like a more rebel.
Ah,
I
okay.
was rebel also, even in my childhood. But then he came and he kind of brought this, you know,
He helped
magic.
you, yeah, he helped
He helped
you.
me, and then I read some books of him, and I listened to a lot of his discourses, and that kind of actually
Made you unlearn a lot of things that you had
yes.
learned. Okay.
And so I'm a person who really doesn't prepare much, but then let's see what life brings. Casting
But there's
as
a
well.
saying that if you don't know where you're going, then life will take you wherever you're going and you will have to accept it.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think it is nice to find a nice balance between free flow and structure.
Yeah.
Right? Balance
Yeah,
is always
absolutely.
important.
Like-
Because I've also had a very spiritual sort of a journey in the beginning of late teens and beginning 20s. And I remember being quite free flow, and then took me some time to realize no. If you want to create the life that you want to create, you need to curate it.
Yeah.
With your own, of course,
Yeah.
with the sense of wonder in it. So there is a sense of free flow to it, right? What was the first most important lesson you learned when you arrived in Bombay?
I wish I had more money. You know, because it wasted a lot of time.
Like how?
Like wasted as in there was no money, so you would just wait for some queues to happen, somewhere to go, you don't
Yeah.
even know. And when I came to Bombay, I did a job in a florist in near Santa Cruz.
Okay.
This guy I met him at my dhaba where I would eat every day. And this guy came to me one day and he's like, "Ki, what do you do?" I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of lost because when I came to Bombay, there was nobody to even talk. And I had no idea what to do. I had some money, my friends, my mom helped me. We hadn't told my father.
So then
Lived
you
your
meet
life.
this person.
Then I meet this person and he says that, you know, he has a shop in Santa Cruz near SNDT. Would I like to join him because I look good and I can speak like 2-3 lines in English if need be. At that time, Sankraman Studios and Ekta Kapoor, their shows were like some 16-17 shows at early 2000.
Yeah.
So we would go to Sankraman Studios. The whole night will make the ladis for the एक घर अगर एक शो में शादी हो रही है तो बाकी सारे शो में भी शादी हो रही है
कि एक
तो
साथ
हम रात भर बैठ के वो लड़ी बनाते थे.
Tell us one show that you worked on as a flower maker.
Our job would be like the whole night we would make ladis. Early morning we would go. We would not know which show. We would just know that go to studio number 10 and वहाँ पर वो लगाया हुआ है ढांचा, उस पे जाकर के फूल चढ़ा के आ जाओ.
Yeah. Films are
So
being
right
shot.
after in that shop, I worked for like 4, 5 or maybe 6 months. And that guy would provide me with one lunch, and then there was no money.
Yeah.
I had to survive on my own. But then I realized that I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Whenever I have gotten stuck in life, I think existence just comes and then pulls me out from there. That, oh, what the fuck are you doing here? Where I was staying in Juhu, there was another guy who was living with me as a PG, and he said that there is a director here, and so I had this Subhash Ghai sir का पूरा एक हुलिया कि डायरेक्टर ऐसे होते हैं and I really wanted to just get into
Film,
because I don't want to be a florist. So I told him that can you just push me somewhere inside? I am ready to be a spot also. I just want to, because it's been like what, a year now and I have not done anything.
Yeah.
And I don't know where to begin.
Yeah.
Ravi made me meet this director.
Yeah.
And he was more like an artistic director, you know, like somebody told me that he looks like Bansi Kaul and the legendary.
Yeah.
He was making a film with Rajpal Yadav and Netra Raghuraman.
Yeah.
Then she was the supermodel then.
Yeah.
So I met him and I was like कि okay, अभी कुछ नहीं है, ये फूल की दुकान छोड़ना है, अभी सीधे ये काम शुरू कर देते हैं. So I requested him and he took me. So आज की भाषा में उस जॉब को DA कहते हैं. Director's assistant I became. I did all the breakdowns also. So when I started doing this film, it was based on Munshi Premchand's kahani Kafan.
Yeah. The film with Rishi.
Rishi,
Yeah.
So I've seen like the great Prakash Mehra sir. In his studio, we did all the post and all. We shot the film in like 13 days. I did the production. I was involved. Like I also enjoyed it. I think the whole process of casting started from that film because I was good with people. I could connect with them. So they gave me a lot of work, like the local production I had to do. I had to also handle the actors. I had to handle the director and the team.
And you were learning on the job.
I was learning on the job. While I was doing breakdowns, I was learning अच्छा इंटीरियर के जितने भी सीन है वो इंटीरियर में लिखो, एक्सटीरियर के जो भी सीन्स हैं वो एक्सटीरियर में लिखो.
But this was not officially a casting job. So how did you get into casting professionally?
So the first AD from the film. After this film, I was associated with it for about, let's say, 8-9 months. And then, and I was getting 3,000 rupees as my salary.
Wow.
That was my first salary.
Yeah.
But then 26 July happened. Barish, that baad. I was here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I was
And we're
living in Juhu.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that's when I asked for some support financially from the director. And then we had a little rift also because the film was getting prolonged and it wasn't, and then there was a lot of fight between the producers and the directors because the producers were like these indie, immature producers who had no idea. And so the film got
shelved.
Like it was hanging for another year or so. And then I left him. I was like, this is not, it's okay. And then I also thought that, you know, now you've done one film, so you will get more
films. You have
films
arrived,
now. You know, nothing happened. For another 3-4 months, I was like, now what to do? And that's when I started, like I was in touch with the first AD of the film. And then he had joined UTV. UTV he had joined. His name is Joe.
I know Joe.
Yeah,
I mean, all actors know who Joe is.
Yeah.
Especially the actors who came here early 2010s, 2011.
Early or even before that. Yeah. After nothing happened, post the film, then I was like, now the first thing I want to learn is English. So I started, interviewing in the call centers because it was booming then 2006-7. पहला जॉब जो था वो हच में लगा, तब हच था, ऑरेंज,
yeah.
वोडाफोन। तो वहाँ 1 महीने किया, फिर उसके बाद एक दोस्त ने बोला यार तू तो बहुत सही कर रहा है, एयरटेल में चले। और वहाँ पर फाइल वाइल लेकर के, तो द मोमेंट आई एंटर्ड they looked at me and I was fully confident because I have a job. I am like killing it in Hutch.
When you walked for this job, because you had a job,
Yeah,
there was a
obviously.
level of confidence which, like, you know, even if I don't get this, it doesn't matter. And I feel how much as an actor, I feel that when I walk into
Exactly.
auditions,
Yeah.
right, that when I'm doing very well in my career and I already know that I'm working on other things, then when I do an audition, I most of the times nail it.
Yeah.
Because I walk in thinking, I don't need this job, so I just need, like, the desperation goes away, and that makes a huge
Big
impact on
Yeah.
the performance, because, you know, the camera can read if you're desperate. But my question is that how does that the actor take away that desperation? Like, of course I want to walk in the audition and be completely honest, but if I've not had work for a long time, and this is a very important character, this is a director I've been wanting to work with, and, you know, this is the second season of a show I really like, and they are introducing this new character. Of course I want to do an honest job and a great job, but I'm desperate to get this work.
Yeah.
What would you tell to an actor like that?
The first thing I would say that, you know, yeah, I know that this is the thing that we have or you have been looking for. Desperation is good, but don't be too dramatic
About it.
Like
you can forget about it.
Forget
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it. And how you can nail it in a better way is also by just performing it right. For that, you have to just read it right. You have to, yeah, it is close to your heart. You really want
No,
it.
let's say, like I want to say, if the actor has done the prep.
हाँ.
मतलब वो अगर आप वो desperation that I really want this
वो हटाना-
job,
वो तो
वो if
हटाना
you
पड़ेगा।
take it out, then it's a great performance. So what would you do, knowing that this is a fucking good actor, she's going to do a good job, but I need to take the desperation away.
I'll make sure that you are very comfortable. And at least we are on the same level. So that when I see you on camera, I can just mold you up, down, wherever I want to. You know, and then maybe just, that's all I can do. Like I can just help you. कि थोड़ा इधर कुछ कर दो, थोड़ा उधर कुछ कर दो, थोड़ा भूल जाओ जो सोच रही हो, अगर कुछ थॉट आ रहा है तो, क्योंकि वो कैमरा पकड़ रहा है, तो आई कैन ओनली हेल्प यू इन दैट सर्टेन रिगार्ड। मतलब हड़बड़ाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है कि कल आए और आज हो ही जाएगा, क्योंकि हम आर्टिस्ट हैं तो इट्स अ लाइफ टाइम थिंग। जैसे वो डेस्परेशन वाला भी जो बोल रहे थे, वहाँ पर भी पेशेंस तो चाहिए ही होगा। नो मैटर हम कितना भी हम डेस्परेट हैं उस जॉब को पाने के लिए, बट एक अंदर से पेशेंस तो रखना ही होगा।
I think it takes, at least to me, when you come from a non-film background and when you come from a completely different city with completely different culture, and you come to a city like Mumbai,
Yeah.
it takes you some 8-10 years to just figure the city out.
Yeah,
There's
see,
someone
time
who
has
will-
nothing to do with it actually.
Yeah.
If you see,
It's something that you choose and you stick
choose,
at
yeah.
it. Yeah. You know, this notion that people who come from, and that's why I was mentioning a small town or Jabalpur, is that people who come from smaller towns, when they think of film industry people, they think a director must be
Yeah,
a
it's a big thing,
millionaire,
yeah,
and
like-
if you're an actor, then you have a lot of money, and if you are like, you know, I don't know, producer, then you have so much money. And you, like, people who work in films have a lot of money. And that is so far away from the truth.
Yeah.
Because it is a job that there is no consistency in how you may have worked for 5 months, you may not have worked for a year. And I want to ask you that when actors or when people come from small town to get into the film industry as an actor, or let's talk about actor because those are the people that we meet more, and directors and producers, how do you think it harms them when they come with this notion?
See, as an artist, if they are coming as an artist or to become somebody, you should also see the life of the others, whom you call stars. The stardom has not just come to them. You know, it's also their journey that has been there. And it's a lot of passion that needs, like you have to sell your, I don't know, you will have to give your blood to the job.
Do you think they should have like a cushion on the side, like they should have something that brings them stable income? That is being smart.
That's being smart.
Yeah.
Also because.
Would you
but
tell
don't-
them that?
हाँ, पर खो मत जाना. एक पैसे की इनकम ज़रूरी है, पर उसमें अपने लक्ष्य को मत खो देना, नहीं तो आप फंस जाओगे। और वो दुविधा में बहुत सारे लोग फंसे हैं। जैसे एक्टर्स हैं बाहर से जो आते हैं, अपने आप को ओपन रखो, बंद मत करो। ओपन रखोगे तो जो जो मिल रहा है इतना कुछ मिलेगा आपको कि आपको कहीं जाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। और आप अगर उसी चीज़ पे ध्यान दोगे, एंड इट डजेंट मैटर फ्रॉम वेयर यू आर। और कैसा है कि अगर अपने आप को कंपैरिजन छोड़ देना,
Oh,
क्योंकि कंपैरिजन में लोग मर जाते हैं।
Because you know, when you get rejected, you make it about everything about you.
See,
It's
with rejection, I want to tell everyone,
Yeah.
not just you. We all go through rejections every day.
well, man, actors, we go through rejection too much.
Yeah, like we all go through.
Who are your favorite actors, living or dead, and why? Difficult for a casting director to answer.
But I love
People are going to get
the-
upset, but
No, they will not. They will love me. Irfan.
Yeah.
And then living is Fahad Fazil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love him. Even Amir Khan, for that matter. Amir sir also has changed his persona so many times, and for the character, the zeal, basically, you know, the zeal that they have to become something out of their whatever given body.
But I feel like a lot of actors believe that if they go to the gym and they put on, like, they will change, like, okay, I'm playing a police officer, so I'm going to beef up.
Yeah, no.
And I'm going to like make my body like a police officer, but then do nothing when it comes to the story and the emotional beat of the character.
So
and
in Amir sir's context, I didn't mean
no,
to
not
change
Amir,
the
no,
body,
not
but I'm
Amir.
just saying,
I mean,
yeah,
like, it
body is the last thing I would say.
I mean,
that,
I think
you
Amir
know,
Khan, if
Yeah.
you watch Sarfarosh, he's not a beefed up cop.
Rangila,
he's like
Gajni.
yeah. But what about the emotional nuances of
Yeah,
a
exactly.
character and the inner
Journey
nuances
of
that
it.
someone like Irfan would bring through their eyes.
Yeah.
Like, I liked what KK once said, that, you know, when you say that, you know, someone's playing a cop, you're not playing a cop. You're playing a human being who happens to be a cop.
Exactly.
So what kind of a human being is this?
Yeah.
Who is this person psychologically, historically as a person? Like, what kind of a history they have had as a human being? So I feel like a lot of actors miss out on that aspect.
Also, कि आप क्या है कि ये सारी चीजें तो बहुत भारी हैं, बॉडी तो बन ही जाएगी अगर हम
Mold
5,000
है,
10,000 रुपए देंगे। इतना वे प्रोटीन का जमाना है कि 4 दिन में आप
No, but
वो-
tell me, what do you think, Romil, are some of the most essential things that an actor must have, according to you?
patience. So patience is what I.
You think
Yeah.
it takes you some 8-10 years to just figure the city out.
Exactly.
Right?
Maturity, yeah.
Maturity. So patience is, of course, there are people who walk in and they crack it in
Yeah.
within a year, I say. I mean, there very rarely there's
See,
someone
time
who-
has nothing to do with it, actually. If you see.
It's something that you choose and you,
you
stick
choose,
with
yeah.
it. Yeah. No, but tell me, you said
पर,
the most essential thing an actor should have is patience, which is so true and which is so difficult also, because, you know, you
Patience
want,
will bring the maturity
yeah,
into you.
But what else do you think an actor should have?
Openness.
Openness to?
Observe. Observation is very important.
Yeah.
I have seen, like, in my process of auditioning, I've seen actors, I've seen stars become, like, actors becoming stars. And there was stardom in them while in their performance, I would say. They would bring the spark.
So my next question was going to be this, that what makes someone a lead actor in a casting director's eyes? Like, and I don't mean good looking. I mean, when you see an actor, can you tell this is a lead actor and this actor is a secondary
तो हम
actor?
जैसे किसी को भी देखते हैं तो हम सबसे पहले आँखों में देखते हैं। तो अगर वो जो भी एक्टर्स हैं, अगर उनकी आँखों से वो इमोट या इमोशन नहीं पता चल रहा है, तो आई थिंक वो दिख जाता है कैमरे पे।
Cinema is also an internal
हाँ,
medium,
it's
right?
very
Like,
internal.
like it the cam. So you on stage reach out to the person in the eighth row, the camera comes to you.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Right. You keep it constrained. You keep it inside you. Your whatever you're feeling. But the
whatever
camera
you're
will
giving,
catch it.
yeah, it'll
catch
catch.
it. Like I have literally
So how true
seen
are you in that moment
in
is
that
what
moment,
I meant.
yeah. So that's why I have a thing that there are no good or bad actors. There are only honest
no good or bad
actors
हाँ.
and dishonest actors.
Exactly.
Right?
And
And
उससे
the
भी
camera catches it.
कैमरा कैचेज इट और आपको भी उससे हताश होने की जरूरत नहीं है बिकॉज एवरीवन गोज थ्रू द बैड डेज एंड द गुड डेज.
Yeah, I remember when I first started going to Prithvi, and this was the last days of Satyadev Dubey ji, and he said something. So he had taken a liking to me, and when I would see him, and someone would be helping him walk, and I would see him, I was like, Dubey ji, namaste, kaise hain aap? And I would smile, and he said, next time milna, तो बिना होठों से मुस्कुराए आंखों से मुस्कुराना तब हेलो बोलना. And I remember going back to my PG and standing in front of the mirror and trying to smile through my eyes, and I was like, how do you smile through your eyes? Like every time I try and smile, my mouth would move, and then I realized much later that you just have to think a very happy thought.
Yeah.
And if you're genuinely happy to see someone, you don't have to smile. Your eyes will show it. And that is what a camera is. Like you think of fire, and if the camera will catch it. What are the things that you think actors focus on during an audition or casting that they shouldn't worry about
Looks.
at all? Oh, really?
कि
Really?
मैं कैसे दिख रही हूँ कैसे दिख रहा हूँ.
Really?
I think they should not think about it.
In fact, I feel
I
like
mean-
people who do have flaws look so interesting on
Yeah.
camera. Like every time I have sat down and watched myself, the characters where I've worn makeup, like nice, I'm looking nice. But the characters where I was told no makeup, and you can see my eye bags, and you can see my dark circles, and you can see that I have like a line here or there or
Just
an
be.
acne, and I'm like, I find it so nice, those performances, because I've realized that when I have makeup on and I do something for the camera, it's like the makeup hides it.
Yeah.
And when I don't have that makeup on, you can see more of my micro expressions. You
All
agree
my
that
directors,
Yeah.
all of them, we don't believe in
Looks.
until the makeup is required for certain
Parts,
character.
yeah.
Otherwise,
So you think looks, they worry about looks too much?
they worry about a lot of things actually.
Like, for example,
you know,
that they shouldn't worry about
yeah,
at
they
all.
should not worry about anything. हजारों process हैं, हजारों methods हैं, you know. आप अगर सारे methods में पढ़ने बैठ जाओगे तो आप फिर वापस वही loop में फंस जाओगे. तो फिर क्या है, आप फिर एक मेथड से दूसरे मेथड में और वहाँ उतना सोच में अगर आप एक्ट के दौरान फंस गए तो वो कैमरा पकड़ लेगा.
So what do you think they should focus on when they
They
give an
should
audition?
just focus on the performance.
Learning the lines.
वो तो बेसिक है, वो तो फर्स्ट चीज़ है. वो
Yeah.
तो आपको करना ही होगा, नहीं तो आप क्या ही परफॉर्म
But
करोगे.
when actors walk in without learning their lines, what do you feel?
कुछ लोग होते हैं जो स्पॉन्टेनियस भी होते हैं, जिन्होंने एक बार पढ़ा और रेडी हो गए.
Ready हो गए.
यू नो, तो वो भी है. मतलब वो तो पर्सन टू पर्सन डिपेंड करता है. बट आपको अगर बेसिक काम मिला है कि आपको ये आज ऑडिशन आया है, आप सब कुछ छोड़ दो. मैं तो बोलता हूँ जिम भी छोड़ दो उस दिन. पहली बात ये है कि स्ट्रेचिंग करो, खूब डांस करो, अपने आप को खोल दो.
उस दिन
पहली
वेट
बात
मत
तो.
करो. उस दिन बस आप अपना सारा फोकस, एनर्जी,
हाँ,
जितनी भी है
जितनी
बॉडी
भी
में
है
सब
सब,
वो
हाँ,
ऑडिशन
थोड़ा
में लगा
डांस करो, थोड़ा उछको कूदो, यू नो, थोड़ा फल फूल खाओ मस्त. उसके बाद अपना कहानी लो और उस पे बैठ जाओ कि क्या हो रहा है. अगर हम उस मोमेंट पे अगर हम सच्चे रहे जब हम वो परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं तो वो सामने वाले तक जाएगी बात.
Do you think it's important for a casting director to learn the technique of acting?
I think the casting director should know the basic.
Of acting?
Of acting.
Do you think they should at least do some acting workshops to work with actors?
There are directors who have done so many workshops, like
Yeah.
you know, I would not like to name them without their permission.
Yeah. No,
But
no. I
then,
mean, it's a good thing.
Yeah,
Like,
but they have
there's-
done like नीरज सर की जो क्लासेस हैं
नीरज
उसका
का
भी
भी
मैंने
है.
काफ़ी सुना. I would like to give it a shot. But
So tell me something, Romil. What skills have you developed as a human being a casting director?
it has made me more open.
Yeah.
I've always told my associates or colleagues that an actor, you could be my 400th actor of the day, but for you it's your first and the only chance.
Yeah.
So I have to really justify to my job. In order to, जो मिलेगा वो तो एड ऑन ही है, लेकिन अगर मैंने तुमको थोड़ा कंफर्ट और थोड़ा, क्योंकि हम सबके अंदर वो कैरेक्टर्स तो हैं ही, एक्टर हर किसी में है ही. जैसे शेक्सपियर ने कहा है कि द वर्ल्ड इज़ अ स्टेज, वी ऑल आर एक्टर्स. हर किसी को कैमरे के सामने आना है. और चाहे न्यूटन की कास्टिंग हो, उन लोगों के पास भी जब मैं गया, वो जो आदिवासी थे, तो शुरू में वक्त लगता है, पर एक बार जब कंफर्ट हो जाते हो तो हमको पता है कि एक्टिंग ही है.
The other question I wanted to ask you is that when a casting director gets a brief, right, like from the director or
Yeah.
from the direction team, that this is the kind of actor we are looking for, and then you see it and you're like, okay, I understand why you're saying this, but can we like just maybe go a little out of the box
Yeah.
and try someone like this for like so unassuming casting, right? Do you think that happens? Is it encouraged or is
Yeah.
it rare?
So in my projects, I encourage it. Like for say Lapata Ladies. So there was a character of a 10-year-old, which is Chotu, with pole. And then it was written a 10-year-old boy. So we did test 10-year-old boys, but then the kind of maturity that was the character was written with, it wasn't coming out well. And then I had met Satendra, I think a year or 2 years ago in my office, and I saw him and he stayed with me. So as a casting director, what I also do is like if I meet somebody interesting, they stay with you.
But Chotu's casting is brilliant. in
So
Lapata Ladies.
then he auditioned.
Yeah.
Initially, Kiran was like, करें नहीं करें, and I told her that कि ये जो बंदा है, ये सारी जिंदगी दुनिया की नजरों में छोटू ही रहेगा.
Very interesting. Yeah.
So she also thought
but
about
is
it.
it a rare thing, or do you think directors are open, or do they come with this? Because there is also this very, not in the films that you've done, there is this thing that beautification palette of casting. Like where every character is some way beautiful. The other day I saw a web show and all the cops were good looking
So
in
I
their
don't
own
get
sense.
those kind of jobs.
You don't
if
get
you
those.
see,
In life, people are not like that. Like if you walk into a Delhi police station,
Yeah.
you will see all kinds of faces.
and that's why they don't stand out in front of you.
Yeah, they
because
do,
they're like
do.
all
Yeah, they all have like
Same physical,
same
same.
physical thing. Yeah. Your experience in Cannes this year. So how was it to be in Cannes this year?
So
Because I saw the pictures and you were looking so good.
Thank you. Like it was surreal. I still just have to look back and I'm in Cannes again.
And the most beautiful part is that a lot of people go to Cannes for the Cannes experience or walking the
Yeah.
red carpet. You were there with your film, which was in
Yeah.
main competition after
Yeah.
30 years. Like,
And
congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
मेरे साथ ये भी हुआ कि बहुत सारी फिल्में जो आज जो ऐसे मुकाम पर हैं, पहले कोई और कास्टिंग कर रहा था, चाहे वो बुधिया हो या न्यूटन हो. Obviously, I had read Lapata's script before meeting Kiran in Feb 2021. We kind of jump कि AKP से call आया है. We reached like 45 minutes late. The smile which I had brought after reading the masterpiece of a script,
I think Lapata is a greatly written script,
Yeah.
well-directed movie.
Oh my God.
But what makes the film is the casting. The
Yeah,
film
I think
brings
we
that
are
in.
from the very beginning.
And I totally agree with what Filmfare said, that it's a master stroke.
ये तो लोगों को अभी कास्टिंग पता चल रहा है या जैसे भी अच्छी बात है. बट हम शुरू से ही जब किरण के साथ मीटिंग्स होती थी तो वही था कि भाई क्या चाहिए हमको, बिकॉज व्हेन यू रीड द स्क्रिप्ट आई वुड लाइक कि मैं ये तो नहीं कर सकता, नहीं तो ज़्यादती होएगी स्क्रिप्ट के साथ. तो जितना हो सके हमें नेचुरल ऑर्गेनिक लोग लाने चाहिए.
But tell me something, Romil. There's one thing that even I, as an actor, I keep hearing now, and everybody is hearing, and it makes me feel like if someone is just an actor and they've learned the craft, but they don't have social media presence, do you think they can still be cast in important characters?
Absolutely.
You really think so?
सोशल मीडिया इज नथिंग टू
Really?
लाइक थोड़ा हाँ पॉपुलैरिटी एड ऑन करती है, बट वो आपसे जॉब नहीं ले सकती. क्राइटेरिया
The
इज
last 5 jobs that I almost didn't get, and I'm not exaggerating. I was in the final 2, and the other actor had more followers, maybe something like 200K and more or something like that. And this has happened to me even in earlier years, but lately in the last 5 jobs that I didn't get was because the other actor had more followers. And they said that explicitly. But what about, like, some actors are actually introverts. Some actors don't want to do get ready with
Sensitive
me,
होते हैं यार actors.
get ready with me videos. Some actors don't want to go dance or this is what I
Yeah,
ate
yeah,
and this is what I do. And you know, some of us are just people who don't like exhibiting
Yeah.
too much. I mean, I still kind of try and do the game as much as I can, but it's not something that comes naturally to me. So then I feel like, so then am I an actor? Am I even an actor if I can't do the game of social media? Can I still be an actor?
Of course you can be.
Okay.
It's just कि अभी वो दुनिया अगर उस मोड़ पे फंसी हुई है, सिस्टम में है कि आपको, तो भाई बहुत सारे लोगों के, कितने लोगों के वो रियल फॉलोअर्स हैं वो भी तो मैटर करता है ना।
पर
वो खाली
वो कहाँ
नंबर्स,
देखते हैं
हाँ वो
producers?
देखते नहीं है।
हाँ।
बट उससे ये है कि वो कितने सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स तो वैसे नहीं आ रहे हैं ना।
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's like every voice around me.
I think
is-
one has to just focus on their performance, because how I have seen stars is by just seeing the auditions, and then I felt something, and then I told the directors that, you know, try this actor. That is how, because I felt it, so I showed it to the directors, and luckily my directors were not into all that social hype. You know, of course, business, it's a business, producers are doing business, so
It is a
it
business.
is important to have certain criteria, but I would not say that, you know, followers is a criteria.
It has taken me about 7-8 years being a professional actor to realize that the craft of acting on set is very different than the skill of auditioning.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to understand that the choices that I would make as a character in an audition probably wouldn't
I
be
think
the
that's-
choices that I would make on set. But now when I go back to studios, because casting directors are calling you in the studio and auditioning, at least the top ones, and then what happens is that they already have an idea of what that character is, and they immediately tell you what to do. And I still believe that a lot of casting directors don't get into a power play of it where they don't let it go, and I feel sad. I was like, you might miss out on a magical
Yeah.
interpretation if you don't let the actor come up with their own interpretation.
So
of it.
with self tests, I would say ये तो बहुत ही अच्छी बात हुई है, क्योंकि जब आप एक ब्रीफ देना होता है आपको, वो ब्रीफ आप जो है वो करेक्ट दे दो, है ना, जो वहाँ से जो डायरेक्टर से सुने हो वो ही बता दो वहाँ पर, उससे ऑडिशन आने दो। मुझे ये लगता है कि एक्टर्स जो हैं वो सबसे सेंसिटिव होते हैं, यू नो, क्योंकि वो बहुत वल्नरेबल सिचुएशन में होते हैं, तो आप उनको डीमोटिवेट तो करो ही मत।
Let them do the
Let them
magic,
do the
yeah.
magic. I'm saying the first take will come. Then you still have the time.
When I started my journey as an actor, I really relied on casting directors that what do they want, and I realized I wouldn't crack auditions. And when self-taping started happening and I would make my own interpretation of the characters,
You started
I
getting
cracked
more.
more. Yeah, I
Yeah.
started getting
Yeah.
more work. Like I have the fear when I want to do my own interpretation that, okay, now he's not going to send it to the director.
वेल यार वो तो अभी वो उन लोगों पे ही डिपेंड करता है जो देख रहे हैं, है ना, उनका प्रोसेस जो भी है। और मेन बात क्या है कि सारा कुछ जो है साला वो ईगो रिडन है,
it
ईगो
is,
ड्रिवन
it is,
है।
it
तो अगर
is.
किसी के आपने ईगो को हिट कर दिया,
To-
एंड
to
यू शुड
give in.
आल्सो नो एज अ कास्टिंग डायरेक्टर दैट व्हाट द अदर एक्टर इज डूइंग और ब्रिंगिंग, शी इज और ही इज ब्रिंगिंग न्यू समथिंग
Yeah,
न्यू टू द
lived
टेबल।
experience, yeah.
लेट द डायरेक्टर सी, ही माइट लाइक इट।
I have seen directors change script
Like there
with a
has been
character because the actor made such an interesting
So I mean,
choice.
I don't know if it's called a funny story, but back in the days, I've seen like directors for ads, not for the films or shows. I'm talking about my early days in casting. A lot of ad directors would tell me, you know, call Sangamitra, let her audition. When she will audition, I will know what my actor has to do.
Oh wow.
You know,
Yeah.
that has also happened. So Sangamitra might be not fitting the part, age wise or whatever wise,
Look wise, yeah.
but then the director would get the idea ki, oh, I can do this.
So I've met on set ADs who had said, you know, Sangamitra, you remember you auditioned for that film? I said, yeah. You know, your audition take was the one that was sent to other actors as a reference.
Yeah, ये referencing तो भेजना नहीं चाहिए।
Like, why don't you take the actor only, or at least send the actor a long note saying, "Hey, your audition was
Send
so
a
good
voice
that
note.
we are sending it as a reference." the reason you didn't get this part
Acha.
is because of this reason. It has nothing to do with whether you were a bad actor or not. Maybe your height is shorter than the actor that you would be cast against, or maybe there is a certain different look. The brief has changed, but they loved your.
You can't
Send.
you must
So-
not send the reference takes, you know, you're killing the actor.
वो अपना इंटरप्रिटेशन कर ही नहीं पाएगा.
अभी जैसे
right?
कुछ दोस्त हैं जो बहुत ही करीबी दोस्त हैं, जैसे वो ऑडिशन के लिए बुलाते हैं कि यार एक ऑडिशन ले लो, सो समटाइम्स यू गो हेल्प देम एंड देन दे विल सेंड कि यार ये रेफरेंस टेक भेजा हुआ है, तो मैंने बोला भाई वो भूल जा क्यों, और फिर रेफरेंस टेक में ही वो इतना अच्छा टेक भेज देते हैं किसी का, तो सामने वाला जो है वो ऑलरेडी अपने आप में वो भी लो फील करेगा
Yeah,
कि यार
कि-
इसी को क्यों नहीं ले रहे हो, ये तो फिट बैठ रहा है.
हाँ, हाँ. But why do you think they do that? I want to understand. So they like the acting, but they don't want the
No,
actor.
why? Because the information that has been passed on, when it comes to the assistant or the person who's actually talking to the actor, what he has gauged from the top and how much is he telling the other, and then also to cut the time, you know, कि अभी मैं एक बताऊंगा, फिर वो बताऊंगा, फिर वो बताऊंगा, और ये चलता रहेगा. तो इससे अच्छा रेफरेंस टेक भेजो और
Yeah.
वो थूक पट्टी वाला काम
Wait.
बेसिकली.
Do you think this happens that if a casting director, and you know this is a question that every actor wants to ask a casting director, that if a casting director, if I as an actor send a tape, and it's a really good take, right? And but the casting director say has a friend who's also vying for that part, right? And there is like, let's say we need to choose between these 2-3 people. Do you think the casting director can lie to the producer and say this person is not available if they don't want them to get the job?
यार करना तो नहीं चाहिए ना, मतलब कितना गलत है आप.
I don't think that they do it because they also want the best person to get the job.
Yeah,
right?
like not हर जगह रिलेशन तो मतलब ऐसा नहीं चल सकता.
चल सकता. Also,
ऑल्सो इट्स अ फेयर जॉब कि जो भी मेरिट पे आए कि अपना अंदर का जो है उसको इम्पैक्ट मत होने दो ज़्यादा बाहरी चीज़ों से, नहीं तो हम फंसे रह जाएंगे, क्योंकि दुनिया में सोशल मीडिया से हम फंसे हुए हैं, ग्रस्त हो चुके हैं.
But I think mostly it's like really good place with good people who are doing things with integrity and fairness.
वो दिख जाता है.
वो दिख जाता. So my next question is the cosmetic surgeries that every actor is doing.
Yeah.
My agent in Spain told me that she specifically gets requirements from directors that say that please send us actors that have not done anything to their
Yeah.
face. When I get a mail for a casting with a casting brief from my agent, they send exactly what was sent to them, and it's sometimes written and they use the word alien face for it, right? There's a casting term for it, like we don't want alien faces, which is
Yeah.
faces that have done things to them.
Yeah, it looks so off on camera.
Yeah, exactly. The camera catches it, right?
Like, and as an audience, as a normal person, I'm seeing you in whatever character you're playing, in whichever medium. I have not done any plastic, and suddenly I see somebody who has done plastic. The first thing is I will not be able to connect.
Also, primarily, we are trained to notice anything that is not natural or fake because
Yeah.
it could kill us.
Yeah.
So even if you've done subtle things, the eye
Still-
can notice anything that is
Yeah.
out of the ordinary because you're like,
Yeah.
you may not, it may be accepted as a standard of beauty now, but you still spot it.
To
Please
all
change
the
it.
actors, do not let anyone tell you that you have to change your fucking face.
Yeah.
We all are unique.
I mean, if it brings
And-
my whole thing is I have no problem against people doing cosmetic changes
I have same, I have
because
no
if it
problem.
brings you confidence, then so be it. But whole point is,
But
as
bring
a,
that confidence in your craft, no? That nobody can like.
but my point is, as a casting director, when you start looking to cast for characters, especially characters that may not have done these things, right? Then do you now feel that when you get tapes in, you're like, oh, okay, this actor has also done. Oh, but why does she do it? Like,
Yeah.
do you have
yeah,
that
it comes.
thing?
Ki why it was not needed.
So do you struggle with now, like, what do I do? Because
Yeah,
this person-
recently I have struggled.
You have struggled?
Yeah. So you have to understand, you may be a superstar. Yeah. But it's a director or a writer's story, the director's journey, and he has a certain visualization with the world that he's going to create. And in that world, which is very likely that he's not seeing alien faces, suddenly seeing an alien brings his whole, world little
like the palate is
हाँ,
getting
डामाडोल हो
disturbed
गया
here.
ना,
हाँ.
तो वो कोई क्यों चाहेगा,
Yeah,
मतलब ये है।
yeah.
तो आप जितना, पहली
So
बात
do-
तो ये कि ज़रूरत नहीं है।
Has it increased a lot more lately?
हाँ, I think I have experienced it, and there are
In fact, I feel like the camera loves flawed faces.
Yeah.
Like for me, I don't understand what beauty is because for me, I only think someone is not beautiful is when they're bad people. Like
Yeah.
I feel like if you are a bad person and I can sense it, your face may be the most beautiful face
But
according
yeah,
to the standard
exactly.
changes. So when I see real faces on camera, which have like a little bit of
that's why
twisted
maybe
nose
Filmfare quoted what it quoted, that you know it's a master
because
stroke
these
on,
were like really, it was so
yeah.
refreshing to see these faces.
Yeah.
It was incredible. Okay, if you could meet the 21-year-old Romil today, what would you tell him?
Just hang in there. You
Hang
know.
in there, keep going.
Keep
You're going to have a
yeah.
great life
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Describe a day in your life 10 years from now.
I'm a one-day person, one day at a time. I don't know about tomorrow or maybe in the evening, so that's too much you're asking for. I don't know, wherever life takes you.
I hope life takes you to the most amazing places, and I hope you get to cast and bring faces and actors into this industry that are going to change the way stories are told.
I really want
Storytelling.
to say that I'm really grateful to each and every director that I have worked with. Starting with Kiran Rao, Amit Masurkar. I want to name them all. Sonam Nair, Madhumita, Nitya. Then
You worked a lot with female directors.
I have worked with a lot of directors who are women.
Yeah.
10, maybe. I
Yeah,
think so.
that's
And
nice.
still counting.
So, Romil, thank you so much for doing this. And
Thank you.
have had such a brilliant journey from that florist that was learning how to speak English to this person who's sitting here with two of the most important films from this year and casting for them. And it's been amazing being your friend for so
Yeah.
long and seeing your journey all through these years, and to be sitting with a very, very dear friend of mine and talking about his life and his
Same.
story.
I
Thank you
never
so
thought
much.
it'll go like this because I was scared. She will kill me otherwise after this.